Huh? Yeah. You can take me out the box like that.
I was moving like I was a Kennedy. All your pussies so unlimited, and you don't pay attention to listen to. And you flexing the cup, but you rented it. Why you fake my little flagging identity? Are you?
For real, I was sick with my last one. I was running all through the house, looking up in the bag and said, "Hey, I'm out." Yeah.
Her adrenaline still rushing.
I'm trying to calm down. Alex just gonna stop.
She needs some CBD.
Yeah.
Baby, no.
I don't know what the other piece.
I don't know, but I need something.
So I had bought me a little roller, a little cigarette roller.
Mm-hmm. That shit fine.
It was cool. I rolled my first couple days, and then that shit broke.
I
put a
you got a
buggle? No, it was a raw one.
Okay.
But
the little belt thing.
Yeah, like the little,
things.
And I put a cigar in that bitch. Rolled that bitch so tight. I was like, oh, that bitch nice. But it broke. I was like,
man,
that's so lame. It broke and you just bought it.
Right. It was only $7, so it's only gonna last how long?
It should last long enough for $7. Shit. How long you had it?
I had it for like a couple weeks, I think. Something like that.
Nah, man, that shit should have lasted a little longer. It ain't nothing but a cigarette roller.
I know,
motherfucker
right?
ain't do nothing but put some paper and some 2 sticks together and roll them bitches up and said, "Hey, roll them."
Girl Talk Live.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. So shit. Hey.
I was just like, all right, whatever. I threw that shit in the trash. I went back to rolling them old school. But I like these. I've been vaping it for a while now. The thing about the vape, though, this shit, I feel like I'm higher than normal.
I don't know. I guess I haven't been vaping like I used to when I had my vape. My vape is totally just jacked right now.
What's wrong with it?
It's broke. It's all the way broke. It's been broke for a couple months now. That's why you haven't seen me with it.
You need a new one?
Yeah, I need a whole new one. I have to literally buy a whole new one. I lost the whole thing is just jacked up, so I have to buy a whole new one. The little press, the part where you press where the smoke comes out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that part.
It ain't fixable at all. That's
Well, I don't know. Let me not say that. I don't know. But my Mr. Fix It ass can't fix it. And I normally can fix everything.
What she did was she fucked up the inside, so she need to order a piece for the inside. The little jack.
Yeah, in the car. I
that
don't
shit
think
was
you
fucked
saw.
up. Yeah, you showed me the pink one.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm losing my eyelash.
Oh shit! I ain't got no glue.
Yeah.
I don't just keep that. Hey, that might be the thing. If I just carry glue, chick wouldn't be. They would be surprised to hear you got that. They're like, "Oh, my eyelash fucked up. Oh, I got you."
I'm gonna invent a glue carrier for females to put their hair glue, the eyelash kit in the bag.
On the go.
Yeah, I'm gonna include the eyelash kit in the bag.
It's the Scroopy kit.
Look, I'm still thinking about making that video.
What video?
About the Scroopies.
Yeah, the Scroopy video.
Yeah, Scroopy video gonna be lit. We're gonna have a lot of these hoes up in that thing.
Gotta have city girls in there.
The city
girls. It's all this.
I don't know. I don't know if they're Scroopy material.
Oh, this 1%.
Oh shit.
They said they take their man.
They said they gonna what?
Take their man.
Take their man? I don't know about that one. Which is we on where we at on IG?
Yeah, that's IG right now. This the book right here. Where'd he go? Austin's here. So we got our interviewer here tonight.
Let's start this over because I don't know what. All right, get us some music right quick. We gotta get our life. We gotta figure out what we're
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm over here from.
Hey, don't worry, guys. We gonna get into it. We just having a moment. Y'all know how it goes.
Banks.
Why this?
Motel, hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, feed the block, feed the block. Motel, hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, feed the block, feed the block. Dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, feed the block, feed the block. Motel, hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, feed the block, feed the block. Wholesale, they look like rotel. Free the block, RP the block. Nigga, they miss Double up, get the bag. Make sure you get the cash. My dick long and my stash. You ain't trying to talk if they ain't rapping. No, they pop, why they pop, watch. Keep the thing on me. Your shit don't mean ain't nothing put up. But a bitch ain't got no hurt. Got so much drip, you can call me. Like a dog pussy, you better be work. Why you hating on me? I'm the one that's the all black every day. You can call me the face. Motel, hotel, dope sales. Cook it up like motel. Feed the block, we the block. Hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, we the block. Hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block,
Things start too high on the dead room, bitch, I'm speeding. Dope in the clip and the bitch start peak, yeah. Double up, triple up, hit my line, I'ma pick up. Got a K and a mess, stick up. Got a load in the back of the pickup. I got your bitch in the back room, big blunt. Little nigga want smoke, come get some. I'm in the kitchen, who need me to whip one? Wholesale, retail, nigga, pick one, get you a big one.
hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, we the block. Hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, we the block. They need it. Hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, we the block. They need it. Hotel, dope sales, cook it up like rotel. Feed the block, we the block. They need it.
Yeah. There you go, bro. Here, take that. Take that. Do your thing.
Tanya, what's up?
Right.
Latanya, hey, how are you? What's going on? Girl Talk Live Online Radio. This is your girl, Boss Lady Inc. I'm chilling with my homie, of course, your girl, Alex.
What's up?
The only two duo doing it still. We still here together.
With the chocolate
You know what I'm
edition,
saying?
that's what I call
Chocolate edition, still here doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? But we got a hot show for you, of course. We got a special guest tonight, so make sure y'all stay tuned for our special
it.
guest.
Hey, love.
We gonna get
Is this
live.
my friend, Latonya?
We gonna get lit, and we gonna do what we motherfucking do. So, I got some funny shit, right?
Okay.
So, you know we just had celebrated Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
right? So, Valentine's Day. Now, do you ever think to ask the other person what kind of gadgets they may have used previously?
Wait, say that again.
Have you ever thought to act, like, okay, you know how you have that first Valentine's?
Mhm.
All right, so the first Valentine's, you never really know what your
It's into.
significant. Yeah, you never know just yet. You still trying to figure that out. So when it comes down to the toys and the gifts, right? Hey, Deontay. When it comes down to the toys and the gifts.
You giving toys for Valentine's Day?
No.
Oh,
no.
well, I'm gonna say.
I'm just saying,
damn.
just in general, you know, just in general, when it
That's
comes
good.
to some of the stuff, you got to know how to use some of these things
Yeah.
before you get the fucking around from spinning.
Yeah, that's true. Do your research, you know. Hey, Brittany, what's up, Brittany? Hey.
Valentine's Day only sucks if you don't have a Valentine. Now, if you didn't have a Valentine, then of course Valentine's Day is gonna suck. You're gonna wish that day is over with. Every time.
Even if you got somebody today, still suck. Because it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, fuck Valentine's Day. Fuck that shit. I'm glad it's over with. I'm ready to do I'm glad Valentine's Day over with. Anyway, moving on.
Y'all hear Alex talking about this?
Man, that's a day just for girls. That's for like the chick. That's just for the chick that day.
No, it's not. It's really
it
not.
is. Well,
It's not. It's not our day. It's only our day because y'all make it our day.
don't say y'all, you know.
Look at how you're insinuating.
That's like a
that it's
traditional.
our
Yeah,
day.
it's just like an unspoken thing. Like, it's just the day for women.
No, it's not.
It's like for Father's Day. Only nigga holiday.
Yeah, every holiday is for the chick, for the girl.
Well, see, that's when you don't plan properly for the day, for it to go your way.
So I gotta plan my own shit and
No.
plan your shit too.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
If you're gonna plan it, because first of all, I give people the option. Do you want to plan it, or you want me to plan where we gonna go? Now, if I'm gonna leave it up to you, I expect.
But why you gotta ask me? Why not just do it and just be like, babe, don't even worry about it. I got this handled.
Because it's nothing like having plans on Valentine's Day and you both made plans and then you trying to figure out where y'all who gonna plan who. That just makes everything difficult. Because if I paid money, made reservations, and you paid money and you made reservations somewhere, now we got to sit down and figure out where we gonna go so neither one of us lose our money.
No, that's why you just come to me and say, babe, this what we doing on Valentine's Day. Before I even come to you, be like, this what we doing. You come to me first. That shows me you didn't thought about it.
I don't know. That sounds like I'm about to plan a day for you.
Nah, you could just say, this what I want to do about Valentine's Day.
So if I'm planning where we going, then what does that leave you to do?
Depending on whatever time you plan on doing it, then I'm like, okay, so she plan on doing something earlier than, all right, cool. Well, I'm going to plan later on, like I'll plan dinner. Or, you know, just whatever opposite time that you plan something. Because if you come to me with an idea, that gets me thinking, oh, okay, so she's thinking about this too. So I'm going to go harder with what I'm thinking. Then that sparks a conversation. You know, okay, so you're going to be like, babe, I want to take you this, that, and the third around this time. You know, you don't have to tell me in detail what we're doing. It's like, I want to take you to this, that, and the third around this time. Like, okay. Then I'll be like, okay, well, how long, whatever you want to do is going to take. You tell me. All right, cool. So after that, then I want to treat you to this, that, and the third. That way.
But speaking though that day and how shit, you know, that shit be forever. Like you go somewhere and it be a wait.
Yeah, that's why you.
That's why I'm like, I don't know.
What's up?
Hey, how are you? It's not gonna be a wait if you plan ahead of time. Though. That's the thing about that. So we're live.
Hey, we live, bro.
We live.
Yeah.
But if you plan ahead of time, then you wouldn't have to worry about that shit. That's the point. You already know that Valentine's Day is coming up. How fucking long in advance?
Just how long in advance you want me to fucking plan?
First of all, Valentine's Day is every motherfucking year. So you ain't got to come up and figure it out every year. You know the motherfuckers is the same motherfucking day every year.
Right.
So you know your girl like you to plan stuff. Then why you can't plan the shit the year before?
The same reason why you can't.
I can, but I prefer for someone else to show me how much they can put into it because I already know how much I can put into a day.
Right.
I want to see how much you can put into a day.
Right.
That's what I want to see.
That's what I'm trying to see.
The nighttime is supposed to be left up for the woman. The nighttime is for us to know how much it is.
So you saying women plan shit for the day, men?
No, women plan the shit for the night. The
really?
opposite sex is the planning for the daytime because what happens is when you set your woman up for the Valentine, because technically it's for you to show your love. Because women have a way of showing their love a lot of times throughout the year, normally. You know what I'm saying? Normally women do good things, do things for people, you know, cook, cleaning.
So do we though.
Not a lot of people, no. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, housewife. You know, like that's supposed to be the woman's.
Yeah, right, okay, right.
Woman
I agree.
Showing gratitude to the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else just happened to be included in this situation. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
So of course, if I'm trying to show you how much I care about you, then I'm gonna take the initiative to do surprise things for you. That means I don't want to ask you where you want to go because I want to surprise you where we're going.
Right.
This is the day where I pull out all of the stops.
But to eliminate planning something around the same time frame.
There ain't no time. That's why this is no time frame because it's not our job to plan anything pre. Plan for us, and I need to make the plans in order for us to enjoy it. Or I know you just can't do. You know, some people just know they cannot make the plans. You know what I'm saying? When you know your mate, though, at that point, you can do those things because you already know them. You know, you like, oh, let me make the plans. I already know we're gonna hear this year. You know, like you when you're in a relationship consistently, Valentine's Day becomes a little. Neither one of you know what each other likes just yet. Both of you are trying to figure that shit out.
So then, I think you should both plan something.
No, you're still not getting the point, bro. You gotta set the girl up during the day so that when you get home at night, she can give you her gift.
Right.
At night, in the house. or at the hotel, wherever y'all go.
Or anywhere. In public. I'm down with the public.
See, that the woman goes out and buys lingerie and candles and fun shit. That's what women do.
But that's what we do too.
No. You only get you are the exception to that because you have the ability to be a woman being with women. But a man is not about to go searching for that shit. Men are not that. All men.
You don't
a
think
lot of
men would set their women up like that?
I'm not saying that. A lot of men are not comfortable shopping for those things. You feel me?
That's
like,
why they got
most
homies
guys.
or somebody to do it with them or a homegirl be like, hey, my girl like this, that, and the third. Here's the bread. Get that for me.
Like growing up, like going to the mall and shit with my mama, and you know, as a child, she burnt Victoria's Secret out, so I can't stand walking past or being up in that shit because, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, like. Damn, you spent like 2 hours in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And this shit be overwhelming, shit like that. Like, I can't.
No. Both of y'all, between the two of y'all, Beyonce said, I tell my girl every day I love her and I don't need no holidays to tell me that. That is great, but scratch all that. The Valentine's Day is not about all that. I tell my girl I love her. Your girl, show your girl how much you love her.
Hey, so look,
you got
check
some music for us?
Yeah, I do. Actually, this is Hispanic artist.
Okay.
Hispanic rapper.
Okay, what's his name?
Ivan.
You know, some people go by their government.
Okay, Ivan. All right. I mean,
Ivy.
I don't know
Ivan.
if I could get with that one. You know, it's just something about a hip hop name. You know, I gotta have a slave. I.
The last name I give up.
Oh, it come with a video?
Yeah.
Okay.
When the bass gonna drop though?
Everything been through, walking through the desert with a dream and some more else. You don't have to do it like this, like when you had nothing. All they wanted was a change in the back of little. Yeah, see the way I see it, you have an option. You either live your point, everyone black, and I think everyone's change. That's why a lot of people are mad. This country's not the same. See, I'm glad I'm there to cross that border. You're free, right? Therefore, we are the American dream.
Hey, so you like that?
Yeah, shout out to Ivan.
Yeah, shout out to Ivan.
Where
and
you
this
from?
nigga, I would say
Colorado?
Calhoun, Georgia.
What?
Yeah, I would say.
What he-
Calhoun,
and they look like that?
way. Hello.
I was trying to say
Hey,
what's
guys.
up,
How y'all
and
doing?
I'm hoping that we can do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you
you know.
guys are welcome to come and hang out with
See, I
us.
go in there, y'all might go
We
overseas.
got our artists that come up here.
An artist
Okay,
and a major engineer. He engineers for Boosie, Chris Brown, all that good people.
my man.
I'm Mike V's bad.
My name- My name is Shetty Murphy.
Hey, how you doing?
Alex.
Alex,
Nice to meet
that's
you.
what's up.
Boss Lady Inc.
Boss Lady.
Yes.
I like how that started.
Yes.
Boss Lady.
I do everything.
Well, we shooting a little music video at this point.
Okay.
That's why we
Okay.
here.
We
Okay.
shooting a live show right
See,
now. That's
shout out
why
to
we
all your
here.
viewers. Shout out
Yep,
what's going
Girl
on.
Talk
Machete
Live.
Merc. Follow me at Machete Merc.
Machete
Follow
Merc.
me at Mike V's badass whole lot.
You know what I'm saying? We just want to show y'all some love. You know what
Well,
I'm
we
saying?
appreciate
Yes,
it.
we
Y'all might,
appreciate
you know,
it.
just
We also have Girl Talk. We also
we walked in on the right thing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I did.
Oh, I got
Yes.
a little conversation with y'all too. Ain't no thing.
Okay, well definitely. Oh well, we love conversation.
Yeah, you know.
And it's non-filtered. We talk about anything, midgets, monkeys,
Everything.
anything you
girl
can think
talk.
about.
With your homie,
You
chilling,
know,
talking.
smoking, sitting back, whatever comes in our.
Shit,
We
shit,
literally
shit
have
women
yeah, our show is most of the time non-structured because we have so much going on in
Nah,
our
see,
life.
now that's dope.
Cause it's
So
real.
we come in,
It's
sit
live.
down. I say,
for
you know,
real.
talk to the homie.
Yeah.
I'm the main host. This is DJ,
Bro.
and we just go back and forth with each other. I do most of the talking.
Guests come in, you know, people come to your house, like, what's up, man? What's
That's
up?
it.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
And we go on the conversation.
That's it.
Yep, and this is our old band. We're still getting everything set up down here. But yeah, you know, this is what we.
Well, you know, I don't want to just.
We break a lot of artists. To be
Everybody
honest,
love to like
actually.
the energy to do like this, right?
Oh no, you good, man. It's just for people that's just tuning in for the first time, they get to learn what we do too. So it's all good. It's always a good
Yeah, I got a
moment.
couple social sites that I work with here in Atlanta.
Okay, like what?
So one of the major platforms I work right now is Invite ATL.
Okay, I think
They
I
gotta
heard
get
of that.
emails from them.
Yeah, I think I've heard of Invite
So
ATL.
Invite ATL is like, you know, it's just a platform where basically people who got invents, or it's as its name suggests, you know what I'm saying? Invite ATL took a look at a product or
Okay.
a party or
Oh, that's
whatever
dope. Well,
event
you
that
actually
shit.
came to the right.
Yeah,
day
he came at the
I
right
already
time.
know. I already know. I go on vibe anyway, so this is definitely the positive vibes that, you know what I'm saying? That's
Thank
what's
you,
up.
sir.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all chilling, we cooling, that's
Yes,
what's
sir.
up.
Well, I'm gonna say, just enjoy the show. We gonna sit back and relax some more. You know, see how we rock. We have our guest that's gonna join us, Mr. Austin, so you can see how we interview our artists.
Yep, you
and
can hear his new
introduce
music.
them into our community and whatnot.
Dope.
So
Yes.
enjoy, sir.
Yes, we break a lot of artists out of the LGBT. We're one of the main radio stations that play a lot of LGBT artists along with the straight artists. So we get a mix of everything on here. We play everybody. You know, we even play trans. You know, we let everybody get their shine.
I mean, talent doesn't really have a gender, right?
Yeah, so we like to make an open platform where everybody can come and feel comfortable, come down here, hang out, eat food. We usually have a bartender as well. We have edibles.
Personalized drink.
Oh, you're okay. He did mention the.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
I'll cook
is
some
he-
more after the show. You just missed the first round. We did beef, shrimp, nachos.
Yeah.
When
So-
y'all, so you wait. Edibles,
Like-
not just candy, but actual food.
No, I
Yeah,
make
and candy. When I was
food.
just-
she
that
do
grape I
candy
just
and
made, I
grapes.
make
I do
grapes.
like food.
But
food.
Alex does the food. Yeah.
it's
But
a
I'm
million
a
ways.
licensed massage therapist full time. That's what I do.
Fuck with it
Yeah.
all day.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, I'm the best in Atlanta.
Okay. Hey, look, I could vouch for that as soon as you tell me what you cost.
$100 an hour.
How much?
$100 an hour.
So,
Mhm.
like,
Hey, look, I don't play no games. I keep my table in my chair in my car.
for real.
Yes, I do. I'm a mobile therapist. I own my own business.
Okay, then we gonna chop it up in the meantime.
Mhm.
What time it is? 10:53. Hey, I got another track for you.
Okay, who we got?
Then we go get the homie Austin. up
Okay.
here. I don't think you watched this interview on Highly Unique with Lottie Bone.
Probably not. I haven't had time to watch anything just yet.
No, this was like a while. This was last year.
I
I think-
run Rap City ATL on Fridays at How You Need.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, okay. So you know them too, yeah.
Okay.
King James and my brother. We got a big show tomorrow at Miami Lounge with Michael Montana.
Yeah, this guy right here is the only guy that's recording me for the year.
That's recording you.
This year is just the only guy that's gonna be doing my music, producing my music.
Okay. So he's the producer, you're the artist.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm glad you clarified
he's
that.
the artist himself.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
We just happen to manage to say that this year we're gonna go out on the limb. We and work with a lot of people. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's what my song is about, really. It's about.
Do you have your song with you?
Yeah, we about to shoot it right now.
Okay,
I have
did you wanna
I
play
have
it for us?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. You got it on you need to send it to us or do you got it on
I can send it
hard
to you.
drive? Okay. Alex, you wanna get it right quick from him? Through the email?
Yeah.
Basically, the song is about.
Or do you got
You know-
it on
you know
YouTube
the-
or anywhere where we can pull it out
Nah,
right
I ain't
now?
put
Okay.
it out yet.
Okay.
So basically, the song is about where I've taken my journey to help a lot of people out.
Okay.
And at this point, you know what I'm saying, when you turn around, you don't see nobody. So,
Common
you
these
know what I'm
days.
saying? It's just
Common
some
these
real life
days.
shit. Speaking to some niggas who
That's
just-
funny you said that. Didn't I just have this situation? I'm on that same brink right now. I'm at the level.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the squad checking in. I'm on that same level right now where I'm about to really break to a whole nother level.
Right.
And all of those people that don't need to be around are just falling off.
And don't I tell you this? I tell you this every
See,
time.
Alex tells me
Every
a lot.
time,
Alex,
it's time.
this is like my bro, but because she's a girl too, she knows how to communicate with me in a whole different way. But we are both cancers, which is funny.
Okay.
But we're two different
Libra.
cancers.
Okay.
I'm a Libra.
And oh yeah, you real laid back, but you're difficult.
I be trying to tell her, look,
How you know that?
this how you know when it's time to elevate.
You are difficult
Easy.
as shit.
Easy.
When it's time for you to elevate and go to the next level in your journey, whoever ain't supposed to make that ride with you gonna fall off
So
anyway.
I had to learn that the hard way because for me, my mom always used to say you can't save the world, but I used to I came from poverty and still whenever food was in my house, I took it out first.
You still try to feed.
Yeah,
Even
I
when
can't do
even
that.
when possibly destroy some shit, you know what I'm saying? But at some point in time, you know, it came back around where when I needed help, I ain't see nobody. You feel me? So it was like, and I know them niggas back home can't really do nothing for me right
Yeah,
now. the
but
niggas
you was
out here,
you just expect the love that you expected to get back. It just wasn't what you wanted.
to
back.
be honest,
Like,
I never really expected any love. You know what I'm saying? That's just my heart. But at the same time, you would think that somebody would be in your corner when you alone. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's not the
and nobody be there. You be like, damn, now.
Yeah,
what?
not one person.
You know, I
that's
would
You be like,
fucked
come
up.
on, I know at
Yeah.
least. Come on, you my guy. I know my guy.
Nah, I was locked
Man.
up. I was locked
Oh.
up. I was locked up in 2016.
That's a good way to purge
And
to
I-
figure out who in
yeah,
your corner.
in that isolation, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Trying to figure out who going.
Alex,
Look
get
out
your
for
life
niggas,
together.
man.
That's how you feel about the blunt.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You just apologize to the black.
I'm sorry.
She didn't mean it.
She did.
She didn't mean it.
But no, like, I'm sorry you had to experience that, but that's a good way to purge your
Rough Rider South, what up?
friendship line. Get locked up. You gonna see who that for you, who not.
Right,
That's indeed.
right,
That's indeed.
right.
At this point, you know what I mean? It's like the words to the song is like even a little daring for me because I don't tell nobody nothing. I don't say nothing.
You know what?
I don't ask
The way
no
this
favors.
life is set up
So
right
when I
now.
actually did, I would have thought that, you know. This
Okay, it's a learning experience you live, you learn you grow.
Yes,
Absolutely.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Y'all know Boss Lady Inc. is too real for this shit. These eyelashes had a motherfucking go.
You took them off?
It's not.
I ain't got time for
Nigga,
that
I
shit.
wasn't ready for
I had
it.
to zoom in on that.
Look, who gonna keep sitting here fucking with that motherfucking nigga?
I had to zoom in.
You do this,
You
my
zoomed in.
nigga.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
if you go to the YouTube page, Girl Talk Live on YouTube.
That is what it is.
As a matter of fact, my director wanted to see if you guys would like a little bit of returned exposure.
Oh, we always love exposure because one is just me and this one. So we the only two that do everything. We do our own promotion, our own everything. You know what I'm saying? So right now, we love to get as much promotion and exposure as we can.
Just follow me.
What
That's
up,
our
Black
email.
Rain Promotions?
Follow
Rough
out
Rider
here.
South in the building. Everybody in the building
Get all
checking
that.
in. What's good? What's
But
good?
yeah, I'm
What's
gonna play this
good?
new joint from the homie Tony Bone because he sent it to
Okay,
me.
go ahead.
And you know Tony always got some hot shit.
Okay, good. You can do that, and
I'ma just pop my shit. I'ma just talk my shit. I'ma just pop my shit. I'ma just talk my shit.
shout out to Tony Bone.
On us. I'ma just pop my shit 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 on us. Pack came in, it's a touchdown. Two plain chains and a buzz down. Don't really get too far now. I'ma just pop my shit on us. 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 Goddamn it, I'ma say what I want to. All these hundreds I'ma thumb through. I just made it rain like a sack. I'ma just pop my shit on us. BB got a nigga wrist right. Boss new block color midnight. I'm a big dog like a pit fight. House nigga ain't never had a fit fight. Fucking with the weight, I can live right. You play on the bed till I'm sit tight. Cause same shit don't hit right. Group bad nigga tryna get right. Pushing that weight, trim like 2,500 is the rent price. Nigga get left, better get right. Posted in the hood, that the fish fry. Hoes in the room, that's a lit night. Get your plays all day, let the bitch dry. Fuck nigga, don't get an invite. Ain't gotta do wrong to the live right. Get it out the mud, ain't
trying to get left. Old school ain't work, phone ringing when I step. Old friends get pretty when the drought get up. Man, I can do this, turn the birds to a nugget. Flying on my side, them a goddamn buddy. AR-15, same side truck. Side nigga shit, put a hole in your shirt. Trapping designer, red by the mud. Like, damn, how much I pop my shit on God? 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 Pack came in, it's a touchdown. Two plain things and a butt down. Don't really get too far down. How much I pop my shit on God? 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 Goddamn it, I'ma say what I want to. These hundreds I'ma throw to. Just made it rain like a sunroof. How much I pop my shit on God? Worship then, drop down, drop off. Head huncho, I'm the top dog. Sad nigga wanna drop south. I'm getting top with the top out. Nigga, your word is not law. Trap getting hot, take the fox out. P nigga person be knock off. It's like how Twitter with a pop out. 24/7 can't call out. Your bitch in the suite like the wild out. Got that life, niggas out top. So nigga been want me to fall out. For the grandma popping like a log out. The lame nigga gotta call out. Got my beef in the street, we don't call out. Front day a fuck nigga, then walk off. Grown that man, I'm staying in the bed. Rubber band bank, keep the bands in my bridge. Jumped on the pole, then I landed in the trenches. Walked in the bank, and my night got big. Love the connect and the man is shit. Made 10K, then I dance in the mirror. Half for the breakfast, yeah, it's a bit. Racks like spell, racks in my damn life. How much I pop my shit on God? 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 Pack came in, it's a touchdown. Get too far now. How much I pop my shit on God? Damn it, I'ma tell you what I want to.
You like that? Ah,
I'm
that's
gonna pop my
the
shit. Tony Bone.
boy
what up?
Tony Bone.
Shout out to Tony
I was just about to ask
Bone.
you who that was.
That's Tony Bone.
Tony Bone. Shout out to Tony
That's the
Bone.
nigga right there. Yeah. Nah, he be saying Linty Latonia.
Latonia.
Yeah, that's what Tony said, Latonia.
Shit, I thought he was on the gator.
Yeah, that's what
Repping that Boulder Crest over there.
He hot though. That's the homie though. But what's up, man?
Chillin'.
Welcome to our Girl Talk Live here in the basement. You know what I mean, Mr. Austin. Say your last name. I don't want to fuck it up. Okay, Arkell. Yeah, I said it right.
Austin Arkell.
Yeah, I didn't want to fuck it up. That's why I said
Yeah, don't be
you said
fucking
it
up
right.
people's names, Alex.
I don't. That's why I tell them to say it before I say it.
That's not good.
Yeah, I fuck up names too. I don't know how to
Yeah, right. So Ink don't really know who you are, but I remember what I watched your interview you did with Lottie on how to go ahead and let Ink know who you are and the rest of
You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of networking and shit. I'm a one-man band, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I roll sometimes here and there, here. We got down. I'm from Eastwick, home. Eastwick, town home, County Road, White Mill, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Basically, my music is social street commentary. You know what I'm saying? It's basically for the workers. It's for the family people. It's for the street niggas, for the hood niggas, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? This shit for everybody fucking body. It ain't just catered to one selection. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit you can ride to. You know what I'm saying? Smoke to, relationship problems. Stay in my own little lane with. You know what I'm saying? And then that way you can create your sound, create your whole atmosphere.
How long have you been recording, I would say, and being an artist here?
Shit, like 15, 20 years.
Dang, that's a long time.
I mean, taking it serious. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I definitely dabbled, junior high school, after high school, but taking it serious 15, 20 years strong. I did a little couple of features. I was in this group, Evertrail. If y'all see Evertrail, y'all can type that up. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't go in our favor, but we did shit with Young Dro, called Born to Do It. Alpha Mega, Get On Your Knees, we was on mixtape shit. It was just three of us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But shit, I still connect with them niggas, Rick Atari, Michi, we just branched out and did our own thing, you know what I'm saying? Did our little solo thing and shit, Shout out to Evertrail, you know what I'm saying?
So, 20 years you've just been an artist here in the A.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The evolution, I would say, of the music game, like, how was it for you? Did you just, like, how was it? I could just say, how was it?
I seen a lot of shit change. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The younger generation got a hold of it. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We were young, we did our shit. So, let them do their thing. But I seen it progress from you know, they didn't take the South serious. You know what I'm saying? I would say that Outkast moment from Source Magazine when that nigga represented. Andre put it down when he said, "South got something to say." From that point on, you know, people looked at Georgia as just dancing. You know what I'm saying? We did dance. We do the dance shit. We do a lot of shit. We do the bass shit. But you know, there's some rappers down here. There's some lyricists down here. There's some entertainers down here. It's more than just dancing down here. So you know, we don't put a lot of that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people took from it. But you know, the window for the South that ain't gonna ever close. You know what I'm saying? I know it. It's just gonna evolve into something else. It's not gonna ever close. As well as they thought New York window was gonna close, but it ain't closed. It's just
once you in there, you in there.
Yeah, you in there. You in there. You right. You know what I'm saying? It just
once you kick that door down, that's all you need to do is kick that door down one good time, and then you get in there. You just get your foot in there, and you in there. That's all it takes.
Right. Connected with the right people. I mean, I look at the industry like it's high school. You know, it's a popularity thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You can have dope music, but you ain't connected with the folks. You can have money, but you know, radio station ain't gonna fuck with you.
So do you feel you need to be more popular as an artist, like have the more popular song, or just be more conscious minded, just be real with the people and have that type of fan base?
Just connecting with the people. Connecting with the people will always get you there, no matter what you talking about. You talking about shit, a bag of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got something to offer these people, you know what I'm saying? They gonna buy that shit. Man, what your shit do? They fertilize everything, anything, you know what I'm saying?
And they gonna fall in love with it.
Fall in love
as long as you love it, they gonna fall in love with
you. You gotta connect with the people, go out and reach the people. You can't just sit in your house and just put your songs online and expect people gonna blow you up. You gotta go out and touch people, you know what I'm saying? Meet people and shit.
So you do a lot of live shows.
You gotta go out and meet the people.
See, that's the evolving.
Evolving, meeting people.
The evolving is the podcast. I remember when people were doing podcast, people saying, "Oh man, this shit, man, shit." But look at it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Podcast has taken off, and it ain't gonna stop.
Right. It ain't. It gives you the ability to reach a whole lot of people at one time, but people that are like into your niche already. You already have your little pocket corner right here. Now you can market to your people and just be real. They can get to know you one on one. Right. It's more personal. Yeah. And the way society goes anyway, everybody want to know
if you're real nowadays. Yeah. The closer you let your fans be to you, the more fans you'll have. If the less you share with them, the more they're gonna seek someone else that lets them inside of their life. That's why Cardi B is so open with everything she do. She's real life.
She be like, "What up, bitches?"
Right.
They be like, "What up, bitch?"
She know how to handle that trolling shit too. You know, a lot of people.
Yeah, you gotta know how to finesse and all that.
You gotta know what to entertain and what don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and necessarily, you don't even really have to entertain.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists who don't even bother with their social media. They have someone else totally different running their social media apps. And they be thinking and talking to these people, and these people are not even on. You know what I mean? They don't have enough. First of all, when you think about how much time that you're not supposed to have on your email was the shit. You just telling the shit. How are you? Fine. That's when dating started in the motherfucking email.
Like Planet.
Yeah, but they got to the email first. Moco space, right? The shit.
It was like
think about shit. It made you think about numbers, buttons. You knew how to use every key on your keyboard. You knew what they were for, and you just knew more about the computer. And then eventually it got to a point where it just went from here to there, and you was like, wait a minute, I need a class.
From a box computer.
I gotta take class.
From a laptop. From a house phone to a
They were
cell
on internet courses a long time ago, teaching people how to use the internet. You like, man, nobody need to learn. You can learn how to use that shit. Now you like, fuck, I could have made a lot of money back then teaching people how to use this hard ass shit.
You could still make money. Just find
I know, I'm just saying, but you know, the game is so watery now, you know, but before.
Just go get a contract with an old folks home. You know, you can start a little class over.
I don't have the
internet.
I don't have the
How to set up an email.
I don't have the patience. I had them folks on there too high.
Yeah, all them folks.
They be too high. I be like, Betty, come on.
Show me how to use that book face.
I'm like, Betty, look, let's go eat some cookies, Betty. Look, ain't nobody got time for that, girl. Let's go eat some cookies, honey, and sit down. Have Betty ass tired as shit in there. She ain't gonna be thinking about no more emails.
Show me how to get the Snapchat on the phone.
Look, she gonna show me that, how to use that YouTube to make them edibles.
Going live and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I just had to find out how to use my live 2 years ago.
Man, look, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. I still gotta tell people, look, I'm still catching up.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, I sent you an email. An email? What? Don't send me no fucking email. I got 300 emails.
Well, the email shit, this shit still good. That shit like
Man, look, I got 50,000 emails in my, and I started a new one thinking I was starting over. That one got filled up. I don't even know how.
Man, goddamn.
With beauty shit. With beauty shit.
That fucking sucks.
I can't do email. Like, I don't like email. Email frustrates me. When I get to looking in there and I be like, But that lets me know that my life is just not organized yet. You have to be organized to get up, check your email, answer the email. First of all, check it and answer it. Not just look at it and be like, oh, okay. Oh, that's due? Oh, okay.
Someone got that responder that automatically responded to it. Hey,
Yeah.
how you doing today?
Yeah. When I was signing up for internet,
That's fucked up.
You talking
Yeah.
to a computer. You know? It's like,
Or when you think about code switching, when he talks, he says he doesn't understand language, he doesn't understand you. You feel it's nothing personal, but that's how he's trained. So, technically, if you think about it, you don't necessarily have to sit there and be, talking to a person per se about something. It could just come out a whole different way. I think I lost my train of thought because I was high. What was I talking about?
It be like that, Joe.
Damn, where was
On
I
that
going?
note.
iTunes, I got a single Money Offender, produced by Dwayne The Rock, so super platinum producer. He produced Nicki Minaj and Jadakiss.
Love Jadakiss. That used to be my boyfriend back then.
Shit,
Before I turned lesbian, that was probably like the last guy I loved.
Yup.
Yeah, like I love me. Always been feminine. So I mean, of course, yeah.
I mean, it's like nigga rappers that I like.
No, I
but
mean,
not like
even
that.
still, I have the whole picture of nothing but ass naked women on my wall while I'm in high school. And I mean, I have the good ones. I have the Little Kim one when she had the Louis V.
Like, you just like these women?
I don't know, but I noticed it in the photo. I just happen to have this picture. I'm gonna bring the picture. I have this picture, and you can see these pictures on my wall. That's why I remember them the way I do, because I was
Something like that.
Nah, it was true. Nah, I love them. I love different genres of music. I tried. I'm gonna try country. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try
some
like
Nelly shit.
now. It's just
Like what kind of country?
I would
though?
take their country beat like how they take shit from us. You know what I'm saying? And revive shit. I would take an old ass record, revive it, make it. So
It's just one of them things.
but it just I just like a lot of music. I'm learning to try to play a guitar because you can't just learn in the industry.
Like what
You
kind
gotta
of
do something else. You know what I'm saying? You just can't rap no more. You just can't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
So you go the guitar route.
just like
play any other
B.O.B. You
instrument?
know what I'm saying? I can freelance the piano. I don't know how to read notes, but my daughter, she good at this. She can read notes. And
If that's the last thing you know, that's the easy part.
what the notes?
The notes.
Middle
One by
C?
one.
And just go see all the way
No,
down.
now you about to
Treble
talk
clef.
mathematics to me.
This-
You're looking at the notes without anything else. Like with piano, you don't play with left. You usually just play with all notes. So when you read the notes, it makes it a whole lot different when you're looking at just notes and not letters. Just seeing the picture of the notes will let you, because you just adding bars. Like that's how I learned how to play. You starting off with one piece of the note. They break it down in the note in each part. They help you build it.
Okay.
So it's like math, but instead of it being like a big ass math problem, they're giving you the pieces. So now when you look at one note, you can be like, oh, that's this plus that. You know, and if I want to do this, I just add this bar and make this that.
Oh wow.
You feel what I'm saying? So It,
I learned
I ain't
something
never
today.
thought of it like
yeah.
that.
yeah, it's really easy when you do it like that.
When I learned music,
I love
just
music
learned
since I was
I learned the notes.
like
I
a
learned how to read notes.
little, like I said, since a young little girl. I used to be the radio. My mother would call me because I knew every song that came on, all the notes and background ad libs and all that shit. Teaching her the notes and the songs, but you know, since I've been an adult and had to focus on my career, you know, I've stepped back from music. But I've learned so much just being in music and being in the serious light of music at a young age that now when I look at artistry or artists, it's like even though a lot of artists are getting big in the way that they are, they miss the artist development part. You know what I'm saying? It's like they didn't give themselves time, like Usher. You know, somebody who's been in the game for so long, he really had artist development over time. You can go from his first album
A few people.
all the way through.
A few people that was already in the game, like my homeboy Rick Guitar. He produced a record for Usher. The United Kingdom album, I believe he had. So he been in the game. He tied in the game. So with that, I developed some artists developing within the network and the connection that he had. Like people tell you, you need to do this, you're doing that. So I took in that advice. You know, looked myself in the mirror and eliminated the flaws. You know what I'm saying? if there are flaws, you know what I'm saying, I'm sure, you know, I would let experienced people tell me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would take criticism from that. But other than that, you know, you and I, you know, so I'll take it. I'll just be like, you know what I'm saying? But for somebody who credible, I have to sit there and be focused and pay attention to something that they see in me, you know what I'm saying, that I can change. So I have to, just like a professor or something, you know what I'm saying? You got potential. You do a little different. But then I got a stubbornness about myself too, be like, somebody else did that shit. Because some people want you to, they want to turn you into somebody else, and you're like, I ain't. So without disrespecting them, I'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I tried, but I won't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? If I know, well, I'll tell them straight up, that ain't good.
Yeah. I'm saying you better than me, 'cause I'll be like, nah.
Yeah, it's something. But see, I learned that it's the lingo or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When some people have like this ego or this. It's probably when I'm telling you something, you need to listen and take everything I'm saying. Yeah, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm just supposed to do it exactly the way you do it.
I want to do it. I want to feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I pick up pointers here and there and apply it to myself. And if it works, it works. Don't. You know, I'll never let you know it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it moving. But
So what's kept you indie for like so long?
shit, the popularity contest out here, you know, it's a who you know game. It's like you can investing in yourself. I'm gonna put it this way. A couple years ago, I just recently started investing into myself. You know what I'm saying? And letting somebody else catapult your shit, take direction into your shit. It really ain't all a good look. Because if they don't know how to market you and direct you, and you just gonna be, they gonna put a little money into you, they gonna put a little interest in you, and they gonna, you know what I'm saying? So
Wait to see what you gonna do.
once you put your own money into it, you get to see exactly how you moving. You can take your time, you know what I'm saying? You can see better, you can see the money going, you can see the return, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm sticking with that until, it's like micromanaging myself like I can't do it no more. Then I need a manager, then I need other people, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I just try to do it to the point where I can't do it no more. That way when I hire the people want to come, hey man, I want to be the manager, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's going to be automatic. It's going to be automatic. I like the people, they're genuine because if I go looking for you, you know what I'm saying, you already got a service. You already, I don't know what you really, you know what I'm saying? You might just be doing it just for getting money. That's good. You got to eat, you got to survive, but you got to also have my interest too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the relationship or the business shit, whatever it is. You gotta have that when you're dealing with people, especially when there's somebody in charge of like such a close thing to you, like your career.
Right.
Like if I just we just cool, we just fucking around for the business, I only see you on business related situations. That's it.
Right.
It's something's always gonna be off when you come to me about something. It's not gonna be like I don't feel you. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like, oh, okay.
I can only relate with that money type.
Yeah.
I mean that's cool too, but you know that kind of take away the culture.
Yeah,
It kind of strip the culture though. You know what I'm saying? Cause like we gonna just keep doing it for money. You know what I'm saying?
What's gonna happen if the money like dip off for a minute? Like, you know, things happen, life goes, you know, shit happens.
But that's what has happened to a lot of these rappers, though. What we have come to find out that a lot of them are doing it the fast way, getting the fast money and spending it fast, and then now they got to keep up. That's what people don't understand too, is that once these rappers hit big when they didn't intend to hit as big as they did, how quick they do, you have to be mentally ready to receive that kind of success and be able to handle that and then keep yourself healthy. You know what I'm saying? I have one person that does a good job with that, A$AP Rocky. I watch him and how he came in the game and how he separated himself from it, but he's still in it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took his time, he went towards the fashion end and decided to do that end of it, and now he's walking on runways for major brands. He's already made a staple in a whole nother lane, but he still can come back and make a song. You know, you can tell the difference between someone who's just focused and someone who's mentally healthy and focused. That's a whole different vibe. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I'm trying to get to. I want that kind of success where I get hunger from mentally eating right, mentally working out, making sure that I'm doing things I'm supposed to do for my body and trying to work on all of those things at once before I get to that part, because that's the most important thing, without having everybody around to have to make you, you know, have to go through that. Yeah, you know, you can't go through that in steps like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I do this first. You know what I'm saying? Let me set this up right, you know, get all these things. You don't have to do everything quick or leave it up to someone who you have no idea to handle it, because once you get to that level, you can't handle everything yourself. That's just that, it just doesn't happen. Just like how fast motherfucker be like, yeah, I got a whole office now with people working for me. I didn't even hire these motherfuckers. Somebody made the office, built it, hired them, gave them jobs, told them what they have to do. I don't even know who these motherfuckers. I'm coming to meet them. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers is coming to meet you at the company you own. And then they be trying to figure out how they don't know what's going on with their business or who's paying that. Why is somebody else paying your taxes? You know, like, why is somebody else handling these things for you that you should be handling privately amongst you and maybe your own personal accountant at the same time while you're doing your taxes? Not, hey, do you have my paperwork for all my shit that you bought and I bought? You know, like, that's just a whole nother level. But, you know, it's like once you get there, you can't backtrack it because you've already fucked it up. So whatever they did steal from you, it's pretty much gone. They know it, you know it, and they know that if you really wanted to prove it, you're gonna have to spend more money trying to prove that I stole all these things from you. You know what I mean? And you're in a circle. You're in a big ass circle. And you might not have signed up for the 360, but you got one because now you have all of these things. And I'm just, you know, like I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people that trying to be successful, things you should be doing, things you shouldn't be doing, how to motivate yourself, how to do all the other shit. And you can't escape what they consistently say. You know what I mean? Making a plan, putting it into action, manifesting things, you know, working hard and just putting your time into whatever it is that you love. Some people aren't doing that. You know, they're just putting out the fast piece, the fast product, and they haven't really put any time to fertilize it at all. So then when you get this big ass tree, you don't even know how to take care of it because you got the whole tree already. You didn't learn how to, you know, take care of it, nurture it. You didn't learn how it acts when it's dry, when it just needs a little sun, or when it just needs a little water. You might kill the motherfucker because it just needed sun and you gave it more water.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking that one rule in this 2019 with trying to, you know, as a woman in my 30s. building a business that is going to last me until I'm in, over 100 or so.
Right.
Still sitting on my porch smoking weed, because that's why I plan to be.
At 100, damn.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be that grandma where the kids coming. They be like, "Yo, let's go see my grandma."
Coming in, I don't want to have to like smoke blunt. If I'm 100, I'm gonna be.
Nah, bro.
That's
I seen the man was 105. The man, I think the man lived to be like 105, and he was still smoking. So I know it's possible.
Oh
So,
yeah, it can be possible, but I don't want to be doing that.
What you
I'm
saying,
gonna
like,
be healthy
eating right and
enough.
all that, yeah, having a healthy, yeah, you right about that.
Healthy enough.
You should be consistent with that.
Yeah, because
So
they
you do
trying to
music
kill us
full
all.
time?
Yeah, full time. Also do working on this. We're working on this reality show for our family called The Austin. We're gonna put it on a
cool.
social media platform.
Okay.
So we're not waiting on like MTV and all that other shit. We just gonna put. That's why I'm inspired by how y'all doing it. Y'all taking the podcast way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and that
yeah.
shit is influential because like I've been on many podcast shows and no disrespect to nobody else, but. Y'all make it feel comfortable in here because it's like, this shit, I like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it puts you in that realm.
Yeah,
I don't know who y'all are, you know what I'm saying? But I love y'all vibe. Y'all know who I am. I'm sure y'all like my vibe. But that's the first thing I go off of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like when I pull it up, like the energy ain't right. I'm just gonna let them know.
Yeah.
The energy ain't right. You can do this shit another time, but first thing I do is always pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray.
Yes, sir.
This shit clear. You just have tunnel vision. You just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just do that, and then whatever comes to you in the negative, your antenna go up. You know what I'm saying? And like you saying, that train of thought or having that, knowing what to say, knowing what to do.
Yeah, ready on alert.
Yeah, you gotta. You know what I'm saying? You can't really say certain shit that'll upset somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they might be giving you some pointers you might need to take. You know what I'm saying? That you might tell it in a different way. Everybody's personality, and that's that's another thing. Dealing with personalities, different personalities in the game. Shit. Whether you a street nigga, hood nigga, you work on a job. That's your practice right there. You know what I'm saying? Even in your family. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with all the personality, all the friends, everything. Everybody that ain't supporting you, everybody that is supporting you.
Right.
Like, I used to be one of them folks that, man, why ain't supporting me? You know what I'm saying? I can't even worry about that shit no more. Because it's like, I have to let you watch the show.
Right.
It's a reason why you're not
Absolutely.
supporting me. It's a reason why you're not
On my team yet.
yeah,
Why you
you know
haven't
what I'm
jumped on the
saying?
boat.
Hell yeah.
That is
you
so-
can't,
that's
you can't
so
force
true.
that shit. You just gotta let
Yeah.
it be.
Let it happen.
And sit back and, cause they really showing you who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you get to see the more things you do with your own money, or the more you're progressing by yourself or doing it yourself, they're gonna fall back. Like,
Now it just lets you know where you are and how hard you're working. That mean to me that meant that I'm the story. Pop, what's happening in this story at that
you active
time?
on social
You know
media?
what I'm saying?
pretty much. I'm trying. I ain't say trying, working to get my followers up. Twitter too. I'm really running the Twitter guy. I said, you need Twitter, you need Instagram. I'm more like Facebook than MySpace, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Twitter shit is some. I
can't
had
really-
one for years. I mean, I've had
It's a
one.
different lingo. It's a
since
different lingo.
No,
though.
it's for people that you have Twitter is like the social media news for real. That's where people come back and report what's happening, what's going on,
Right.
in a different kind of way. So if you have no idea what's going on in Vogue, for instance,
Right.
and they're talking about the latest dress that just went down the red runway and everybody's going crazy over this one dress and it's trending on social media,
Right.
and you're following Vogue and you have no idea what the fuck Vogue is, you're going to be clueless to what these people are talking about because they're talking a different language to you.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh yeah, the lace dress with the penny pump and the peep toe walking down the red carpet on the da-da-da-da-da, and it made waves and da-da-da-da, it's $1 million dress, and you looking at this shit like, million what?
Yeah.
Why is these bitches going crazy? You don't know the motherfucker made of silk, it got diamond rhinestones. You know, like you have no clue what this shit is.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm learning with social media that social media not only shows you what everybody else is doing, it shows you how hard you're working and how hard you're not working. When I see people with a lot of followers, I can always tell if they're fake by the story that's being told. If the story tells the story and makes sense, then it's giving me the Insta, which is what Instagram means. Instagram is sending you my story instantly. Instantly, you get to see who I am. It's like your resume instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, they really barely look at it. They want to know what your social media is. They don't even really give a damn about your resume. If you don't have a good following,
because you already got your resume on your social site.
Right.
Just so you connect with everything.
Yeah. So for me, that made me go hard now. Now I'm like, okay, that's why I've been fucking up. Because when I was doing this, they were consistently on me. Now I need to go back to being in that space where I'm working myself till I'm falling asleep, dropped out, tired, and then I wake up like a robot. All right.
Cause that shit gonna pay off. What you putting in the work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people don't look at that shit like that. They like, oh, we gotta be in the studio, we gotta be here.
Man.
And ain't shit pop off on me. You know what I'm saying? That them late nights, shit, I know you're talking about like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just posting shit. I'm just sending my shit.
Yeah, you just up doing, because that extra time, you realize that if rich people don't say this for a reason, if you sleeping more than 6 hours, you sleeping way too long. You already sleeping way too long. If you getting 8 hours of sleep, you already up late. A motherfucker told me that at the end of the day, really, if you want to make a lot of money, you want to be a millionaire, you have to get up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. when you get up, you first waking up, you gotta do all your morning shit, and then you gotta be in the gym before 5, because most of the people have to be to work at 6 a.m. So you really have to be up that early in order for you to get to working on time. And if you got to be to work at 8, you still got to be up there early if you go into the gym in the morning. And you got to eat breakfast, and you got to get dressed, and you got to do your yoga, and you got to check your emails. You got to shave your face for men. Women, you got to do your hair. You got to put your eyelashes back on. You got to put your makeup back on. You got to put your eyebrows on. But this is what we doing now. You know, like a couple years ago, we didn't have this much makeup to do to be in society
Is
like
that
we
a big
are
thing
now.
for guys, like image?
Shit, I could say, image could be. Image is very.
It is. Like you want to like kind of downplay it, but at the end of the day, when your face get to being too crazy, you like, man. All right, man. They looking at me like I'm homeless.
Well, I mean, it's
let me go and get my shit together. You know what I mean?
Man, you shaved for 2, 3 weeks.
Like today, when we were out going to get seafood, I was walking out the second time in a row that somebody that asked me, "Hey, don't you got a radio show?" And now I be like, okay, you know, normally I'm very comfortable with just being in my pajamas, going outside, you know, just washing my face, no makeup, no eyebrows, no nothing, you know, just plain me naturally. But now I'm like, okay, I gotta be a little more thoughtful before I come out the house, cause I'll be dyeing my hair and I'll come out in the same outfit I've been dyeing hair in. I might have been eating Cheetos and everything else. Got a little Cheeto puff thing right there. And I got my slippers on.
Is that important to you? Like you feel you got to be on it since you're, I guess. Out
when you get to a point where you know, people see
start
you,
recognizing
people recognize you. That is important. Even going to the store, you just go in the store, get a blunt. Somebody, like you say,
I was getting some shrimp.
And this camera, this shit with this phone, that it's a bitter sweet. You know what I'm saying? That shit can fuck you up and it can promote you. So if you coming out the house right, that instant shit, boom. Hey, this such and such.
Yeah.
And you already looking the part. You already the part. It carries on to the next thing. You can do something else. You be on the other side of town. You can be on the west side. Step out there. Oh shit, people recognize you because you have your, you know what I'm saying, your look, or oh that's such and such. And that's one thing about people. They might fuck your name up, but they don't forget your face.
No, they don't. Especially not when you got pink hair and you dark skin.
See,
okay.
See when you do that. See that's like
when you got pink hair and you dark skin.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You goddamn it. You know I might look like a little bit of these motherfuckers out here, but I'm highlighted.
Yeah, you can't miss me.
Out here.
I work to be. I wouldn't say I try to be. Of course, you know, every young black male look the same. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's what they say.
I can't help that, but you know, I get the whole profile, tattoos. You know, I had gold before, you know, so I try to, you know, I'm a father too, so you know what I'm saying. I gotta come out here and represent.
To you.
Oh yeah, they got.
Yeah, they got you. His eyes just melted when he said, "Yeah, you know, because I got kids." You know, his eyes just changed. His eyes just, I mean, you know, I'm a therapist. I'm a massage therapist, so I'm used to reading energy and all of those. You know, I have to read people when I meet them anyway, because I do mobile massage.
Okay.
So, you know, when I meet people, I have to look into their eyes deep anyway to let them know I don't play no damn games.
The eyes of the window of the eyes.
You know what I mean? The bigger they are, the harder they fall for me.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I had one on the table today. He said, "Man," he said, "you are strong."
See, now that's the personality. Like, man, he might be a little intimidated. Man,
no, I was massaging him.
Oh, I thought
no. I was
like
massaging him.
Like
yeah, no, he was on the table. He was getting a massage, and he was from Jersey, and he had a therapist back there, and he was saying how the lady back there beats him up all the time. You know, he get beat up basically. Me, I don't necessarily beat you up. You gonna feel it, but I don't really do a lot of beating up. I do a lot of trigger point therapy work. I'm very detailed in my skill. Like, I work in a whole different way than anybody else who I'm coming to learn with just meeting people, and I'm saying my technique is different than anybody they've had. Yeah. But a lot of people don't think I have the strength that I have when it comes to doing this. Big old table.
Oh, shit, right there.
You know, they get up on that thing, and I get going, you know, I get in that stance and they like, yeah. You know, which like I said, with keeping your mental health and keeping your regular health healthy, you have to go, they go hand in hand. So now I'm in my 30s, I'm like, okay, now I have to pay attention to all of these things I didn't pay attention to before because I was too busy trying to make sure I was staying alive and, you know, staying stable. You know, when you leave home at 17 and you out here trying to fulfill your dreams and you in a whole nother city, in a whole nother state, and all you know is hustle, yourself is last.
He from here.
Yeah.
You think it's harder because you from here?
I mean,
as opposed to if you went to like
it's hard
somewhere else where you wasn't.
I wouldn't say it's hard. It's challenging. You know what I'm saying? It's challenging anywhere you are. But being in a city where everything lit, everybody doing everything, yeah, that can be challenging. Same thing happened in Outkast. You know, it was already lit when they was trying to do the rap shit. You know, but everybody was looking at sound like the bass shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just like when they got discovered outside of Atlanta. In Atlanta was like, them my folk. You know what I'm saying? Of course we gonna do that, but when you hear, it's like we show support. It's just like I say, it's a popularity thing. In any big city, I learned that it's a popularity. It's like school. It's like you know, that nigga 30 years, he been doing this shit for 30 years. He been coming in clubs or popping clubs for 5, 10 years. That's the man, that's the woman, whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? When you come there new on the scene to somebody's city, you really just, it's like I'm open. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna accept everybody just like I want to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? And when you go with their presence,
it's different because so they different. Like.
Yeah, you gonna get everybody to look at you up, down, all that shit. But once you accept everybody, like, man, I don't give a fuck what you doing, who you are, where you come from. I don't give a fuck what you practice. But as long as you ain't doing no evil shit in my presence, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand by and just, you know what I'm saying? That's just my spirit, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I work not to judge people, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, we all got our problems. We got problems. And,
I don't judge.
It's like, we all once we start what is the word? You trying to be better than somebody, that's when you get the competition. That's when it gets so competitive. It gets like, oh my shoe, I'm fresher than yours, or you ain't got these, or your sound ain't like this, or my nigga, you ain't trapping hard as me. Like, what the fuck, we getting money?
Right. Yeah, right. Did you eat today? All right, I'm good. I ate today.
That's you alive. I don't give a fuck. But if you on some evil shit, like, man, fuck kids and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the energy gonna tell you anyway before they start opening your mouth. You know, so it's just based on that. I work to practice that more. You know what I'm saying? know the rim, know your rim, know your place, know your comfort,
Know your speed, know your lane, know where you should be, where you
that
should
price,
be.
stay out the way, and just enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, cause I mean the ride.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
ride-
Alice
ride
always
turn
tell me
left,
that a lot. I'm always the one on edge. My anxiety be like through the roof because I'll get to it. You know, Alice more of the laid back one. Me, I'm the one who like to solve the problem right then.
Cause sometimes you might say some shit like, what person need to be, and she might be like, nah, not yet. Just, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
how Alice be. Nah, I'll be like, you sure?
Yeah.
All right, bro. If you say so, all right, bro.
But I mean, yeah, right now I'm doing solo,
Okay.
but I'm networking with different people, singers, musicians.
I was gonna wonder, like, who do you bounce ideas off of, like, when
Anybody,
you decide
everybody.
to heard.
You could be doing production, and you could have an idea. You're like, oh shit, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I would want to incorporate you in that. Some people be like, oh man, I just want to play behind the scenes. No, you need to put your, you got an idea. You can't copyright an idea, so if you present an idea to me, and we gonna work on it, that's that energy saying something needs to happen out of it. Because why would we just talk about why that shit just manifest like that? You know, so it's I look more for those things like because a lot of people just take the shit and listen to go over here and do this and won't include you in that shit.
Yeah.
I did this, I did it, like fuck all that shit. It's so much money, it's so much happiness, it's so much shit that you can enjoy for everybody. You don't need to steal, you don't need to take another motherfucking shit like, and say you the creative motherfucker. Like it's gonna show in the long run. And that's what a lot of people be doing.
That's what I be, and just
It's a lot of shit you gotta get away
time
from.
reveal itself.
It's gonna show. So people gonna show themselves. So it's like you can be with a clique, a group of people, and y'all can all manifest ideas. We done did that shit before, but it ain't getting nowhere because ain't nobody putting no money behind it, ain't no drive behind it, so it just set. You can't do that shit no more. So you know what I'm saying? The solo shit is like, once I work on something, I feel good about it. It has to go in that direction. It can't sit. Like, I can't just do songs in everybody's studio. I used to do that shit too.
Yeah.
Do songs in everybody's studio. Everybody got your masters and shit. Like, man, this shit about 10 years old. You ain't did nothing with it. But now it's just like once you have that family, you gotta show your family what you doing. You can't just be like you teenaging. You know what I'm saying? Like you out here just 19, you ain't got no family. When you go home, you ain't got shit to show for.
Right.
What you been doing all
Right, nigga, what you did today?
I was
in the studio.
Doing what?
I was in the studio. Okay, well, you been in there 30 days. Did they pay you niggas yet? Did you bring home anything? A
You
sandwich?
got something that can bring some money.
Did you bring any groceries? At all? Could you at least fill the gas tank up?
Right.
That might put a different perspective on the way, like, I guess some artists that I'm seeing now that are like taking off are open. Because the way they're attacking the game is different now. They got priorities. It ain't just, I'm 21, I'm just fucking this money.
That comes with the creative control too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a lot of these artists not getting that creative control on
Right.
the first, second album, maybe second, third, maybe. But the first go, it's something that's if they put money in you gotta do something else. I mean, there's a whole bunch of conspiracy shit out here. You gotta be doing this crazy shit. But when you look into it, you like,